What made F1 pit stop times evolve under 2 seconds? Imagine a pit stop in Formula One racing where every second counts. Now picture that time shrinking to less than 2 seconds. How did teams manage to cut down pit stop times so drastically? It's a story of relentless innovation, teamwork, and smart strategy. Back in the 1950s, pit stops could take over a minute. Cars had primitive tools, and crews worked slowly to change tires and refuel. Over the decades, things started to change. Teams developed special equipment like high-speed pneumatic wheel guns that could loosen or tighten wheel nuts in a flash. These guns use compressed air to spin at thousands of revolutions per minute, making tire changes much faster. Automated jacks also played a big role. Instead of manual lifting, these jacks raised the car quickly and evenly, saving precious seconds. The crew members themselves became highly trained professionals, each with a specific task. They practiced their roles repeatedly to perfect the timing and coordination needed for a flawless stop. As the sport evolved, regulations also shifted. When in-race refueling was allowed from 1994 to 2009, pit stops became longer because of the time needed to transfer fuel. Once refueling was banned, teams focused solely on changing tires, which made stops faster. Teams also paid close attention to car design. They standardized wheel, nut sizes, and made components easier to access. This meant less time spent fiddling with parts and more time racing. Data analysis and simulations became a key part of the process. Teams studied every detail, from the best position for crew members to the exact moment to initiate the stop during a race. All these efforts combined led to the current record of 1.82 seconds for a pit stop. That's less than 2 seconds to change all four tires and get the car back on track. It's a perfect example of how continuous improvements in technology, teamwork, and strategy can push the limits of speed. In the end, every fraction of a second shaved off a pit stop can be the difference between winning and losing a race.